my baby. I be in the kitchen cooking pies for my baby. Bacon, egg, and cheese, I'm so bona fide for my baby. Chicken noodle with a soda on the side for my baby. Do or die for my baby.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Miss Jenny B, and I'm back at it again with another freaking story time video. So for this video, you guys really liked my roommate story time, and so I'm back again with another one. This story time is about the time that a strange man got in my bed. I feel like I've never been this mad than when this happened. Like, it was ridiculous. So this is definitely sophomore year, and we lived in an apartment at this time. And so how the apartments are, it's like 2 big rooms, a living room and a kitchen and a bathroom. And in the 2 rooms, it's 2 beds, so it's a roommate in each room. And so my roommate was my friend from across the hall, who is still one of my closest friends to this day. And I don't know if she even knows I'm telling this story, but whatever. Okay, so weeks before this incident happened, her boyfriend came to surprise her like 2 weeks before this incident. And that was cute, like, oh, your boyfriend just surprised you, because he goes to he went to like a sister school to ours, but it was like a couple towns over or whatever. So I was like, oh, that's cute. We were all like, oh, that's so cute. So we went to a party because he surprised her, blah blah blah, right? So then 2 weeks later, my roommate and like apartment mate is at work, and next thing you know, there's a knock on our apartment door. So me and my other friend, who is like a mutual friend of me and my roommates, we all go to the door and it's him. So we're like, what the heck are you doing here? He's like, I came to surprise her. I'm like, bruh, first of all, like back to back like this, it's not a surprise. Now you're just like popping up, like you're being weird. And granted, like, everybody used to come to our school to party just because our school was the bigger school and like had the most parties and the best parties. So they used to come to party, especially for Halloween. This was definitely Halloween, the Halloween night, like the night of the party. And so he came up and popped up, and I just got like instantly annoyed. Like, not that it's any of my business, but like, bruh, first of all, we had plans. Second of all, like, you did the same thing a week ago. Now you're just popping up on her and like not even caring. And then he just goes on talking about how, what do y'all gotta hide that I can't just like show up? Bruh, like, you need to relax, number one. Number two, like, nobody's hiding anything, but like, we had plans. We was literally about to go to this whole party before you popped up out of nowhere, like with people. Like, he wasn't even by himself. He was with his other friend that nobody invited. Like, nobody invited either one of them, but like, why are you bringing a friend if you're not even invited in the first place and you popping up? That was like strike 1 and 2 for me. Like, you're popping up and you're bringing people to my apartment, and like, what? So I text my roommate, let's call her Sarah. I text Sarah, I'm like, first of all, like, dude is here. She's like, what? Like, why is he here? Like, you're like, he's weird, but whatever. So we go about our night, like, and the same night, my cousin came up to the school because he was going to the party too. Like, it was a Halloween party. It's like one of the biggest parties at the school, and so he came up to party with me and my friends. And so I told him he could spend a night, so he didn't have to like go back home and stuff like that, because I would be going home in the morning. So I told him he could just stay at my apartment, yada yada yada. So we all head out to the party, which is freaking lit. We're probably like drinking and stuff, turning up. By the end of the party, me and my 2 friends, and I think my cousin was with us, we all go back to my apartment. So we're like, Sarah, where's your, like, what is going on? And she's like, I don't know. Like, I told them like not to be coming back if it's mad late. Like, people got things to do and this is not your place, and I'm not here by myself. So I'm like, cool, that works for me. So we get back to the apartment, and I feel like it was like, whatever it was mad late. Like, I feel like it was like 4 or 5 in the morning when they decided to like show up. And so like I was already asleep. My cousin was sleeping on the couch. We only had one couch and like I think 1 or 2 chairs. So my cousin was sleeping on the couch already. They come in mad late. My roommate goes and opens the door for them. Her boyfriend gets in his bed, in her bed, like obviously. And then like I guess the other guy that he was with was like sitting in the chair, but he got uncomfortable. Tell me why. Tell me why. Tell me why. Tell me why. This man crawls into my bed. Like, first of all, I don't even know your name. That's number 1. Number 2, you weren't invited here. Number 3, I don't know you. Number 4, why are you getting in my bed? And then I'm like, bruh, what are you doing? I'm like exhausted, like half drunk. Like, I'm like, what are you doing? And he's like, yo, chill, yo, chill. Did you just tell me to chill? Like, in my bed, in my apartment, uninvited, telling me to chill. And I don't know you? Bruh. I was, like, this is literally the maddest that I've ever, like, been, I feel like, ever. I don't know if I felt violated. I was just, like, annoyed. Like, what are you doing? Number 1, I'm trying to sleep. Number 2, I don't know you. Number 3, I don't know you. Number 4, like, why? Whatever. So I'm like flipping out. I'm like, what? And so my roommate wakes up, and what like irritated me the most is that like her boyfriend didn't even say anything. Like that, like, why aren't you telling your drunk friend to like figure something out? Like, so I'm like, bruh, like absolutely not. Like I get so mad, and I get up and I wake up my cousin. I'm like, I'm going home. And my friend Sarah, she's like, no, like I will kick them out. Like, why would you leave? This is your apartment. It's the middle of the night. No, like you're mad. I'm like, I'm not staying here another second after this guy just tried to get in my bed. Are you kidding? And like I was just so mad, and she's just like trying to plead with me, telling me to stay, like telling me not to drive in the middle of the night or whatever. And I didn't want to like cause too much of a commotion because I didn't want my cousin to get involved and get all angry or whatever. And so I was just like, no, I'm just gonna go home, like, and that's it. So I drove home, and she was like texting me, making sure I was okay, getting home safe. And then I'm just like, how could this even like how could this even happen to me right now? Like, I'm like grateful to God nothing like crazier happened, like, because that could have went all the way left, even though I thought that was like left enough. Like it could have went way worse. So I'm grateful for that. But it's just like, who raised you, bro? Like, are you kidding? That's literally how you catch a case. I'm just hoping that like y'all, with all of this stuff that's going on in the world right now, especially in Hollywood and politics, like I hope y'all are using your head. Y'all need to get it together, because that's not cool. You can't be doing that. Like, that's why we have personal space and boundaries that everybody needs to follow. And if you don't, then that's your own issues. Like, so yeah, like I said, like it could have been way worse, and I'm like grateful that it wasn't. But like still, it was like really a violation of my personal space. Like my personal bubble was definitely popped that night, and I just wasn't feeling it. And I thought that was really weird, and that was like one of the most like strangest experiences that I've ever had in college. And the lesson that I have for all of the men out there is just respect people's space. Like, you stay in your own space and let everybody else stay in their own space, and unless somebody invites you into their space, like just keep your distance, because you just never know what could happen, like on either side. Like, I could have been crazy and like karate chopped him and like went Lorena Bobbitt on him. But be cautious of what you're doing, and don't make stupid decisions. Okay it's simple. So if you enjoyed this video, just give me a like, subscribe, and hit the bells just so that you never miss any more videos from me, okay? Other than that, I'll see you in my next video.